by the Miami Heat. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
To Booker. Trying to cash in. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Dragic to Richardson. Nice swat that time.
That kid can block out the sun, huh?
Goran Dragic missed his first. That one goes.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Dragic here against Troy Daniels. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Phoenix has the ball. He gets it.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Dragic to Whiteside. Has a look. Cleans it up. Knocked loose. Booker. From the painted area, won't go down. Richardson. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns.
You know, Ed, one of the concerning things for me is that you had the franchise future of this organization and Hassan Whiteside, who almost
flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract, because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
DeAndre Ayton to Booker. Down the lane to lay it in.
That one was headed.
Dragic with the basketball. He'll run the offense to Richardson. Oh, emphatic slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Waiters. To Dragic. Goran Dragic. 2 of 4 now.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Suns control the possession. Gets to the basket and scores.
Tough shot. And when Devin Booker scores, he scores in bunches. It was only a couple of years ago he had that 70-point game in the Boston Garden. This kid can fill it up when he gets hot.
It's denied by Richardson.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Dragic into the front court. The score 10-8. And the basket good at the rim.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Shot from the lane won't go. Gets it in the left corner. Dragic. Goran Dragic. He's now 4 for 6.
Goran Dragic, known to get under players' skin and uses it to his advantage, was a first-time All-Star last season.
Dragic with it. It's 12-10. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Screen coming. Waiters in a matchup with Booker. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Booker. Flushes it home. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Jay, LeBron James has been gone from Miami now for 5 seasons, yet you look at what the Heat have going. They're winning with what might be considered role players in other teams.
And a lot of credit of that has to go to Spo. Think about what he's lost. 5 years ago, the best player on the planet, LeBron James. Then you lose Dwayne Wade due to some...
And a putback slam.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
Crawford. It's blocked by Bam Adebayo.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Oh, it's Whiteside with the rejection.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
It's the Heat with the possession. Nothing going here on that drive. Goran Dragic, 5 for 9.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
1 minute left in the first quarter.
Short jumper misses. To Dragic. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
4-3. And the rebound taken down by the Suns. Won't go. Runner here won't go down. Corner 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter with the Heat in front. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Gets a look, can't hit. Dwayne Wade rocking the rim.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
It's Suns ball.
I got him.
Crawford. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
knocks down the first. And he makes them both.
Oh, yeah, get your money, man.
Jay, 44 wins for the Heat last year. For the most part, that core is in place once again.
And when I think about the core, Ed, I think about upper management. I think about Pat Riley. I think about Eric Spoelstra. I think about Mickey Arison, the consummate professionals associated with this basketball team. The year before, they did not make the playoffs. So a substantial improvement for a young basketball team.
Josh Jackson above the rim on that.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
To Jackson. And he'll head to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Josh Jackson, a couple of free throws on the way. His career mark right now sits at 63%. First one, count it.
Number 0, Josh Richardson. Into the game for the Phoenix Suns. Number 1.
Goes 2 for 2. Flash at the controls. Cleans it up. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
I got him. I got ball.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Richardson to Wade. Dwayne Wade. He's 2 for 2 now.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Booker to Crawford. Booker. Rebound taken by Olynyk. Tyler Johnson picked up by Josh Jackson. To Wade. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
A lot of talk in the offseason about D-Wade retiring, hanging it up, unleashing the D-Wade in the playoffs last year, especially in the fourth quarter. We saw the flash. We could see more.
The assist from number 35, Dragan Bender.
Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Here's Booker on the drive, but his shot misses.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Catch up, baby.
Crawford to Booker. Has a chance, knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
You know what really fascinates me about Devin Booker? Every time I see him, I almost feel like I'm watching a movie called Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Now, when I see him off the court, he's all smiles, laid back, chill demeanor, very low-key. But when I see him on the court, it's like he finds this different person, this assassin that wants to attack you and dominate you every single time he has the ball. Now, I got a chance to overhear a story of him and his coach at the time, in Earl Watson, and he told his head coach, I'm better than Jordan. Jordan never dropped 70 at the Boston Garden. Now, we all know he's not better than Jordan, but that answer reflects his desire to be like Jordan and to be an NBA legend, and that's why he'll always succeed.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. A lot of contact, no whistle. Miami with the basketball. James Johnson, defended by Jackson. Get the cameras out, flash on.
That's going to make a nice posting.
Couldn't keep it in, out off Kelly Olynyk. Booker. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Tyler Johnson here against Troy Daniels. To Waiters. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
The assist from number 12, T.J. Lawrence.
He was hacked. They let it go. Josh Jackson. Curling inside. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Booker. Defense making the ball carrier work. Has a look. A shot no good there for Booker. He'd have the basketball. Waiters to Whiteside. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nothing going here on that drive. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. To Booker. Fires the 3. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And he'll go to the foul line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Tyler Johnson has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 77% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw.
Number 2, Wayne Ellington.
So he hits the front, slams it home on the putback.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Booker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
From the painted area, won't go down. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish. And the first half has come to an end. That'll do it for the first half. The Heat with the lead.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Heat will start the second half with decided to make a statement in the opening half. And they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaky. These are the guys getting buckets for the Miami Heat. The Suns aren't down by too much at the half.
And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Blocks.
Let's get to the point. We all know that first half of basketball was all about the block shots. Plays like that are all about timing and effort, as you can see in these highlights. There's some great athleticism being shown off as well.
Player of the half.
Goran Dragic. And his court IQ were on display as he delivered the ball, putting his teammates in a position to score the basketball. His timing was impeccable. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
To Booker. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Dragic with the basketball. Leads 5. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Dragic into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Oh, he had him there for a second. Richardson. Driving right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. DeAndre Ayton.
I got him.
To Dragic.
You open, shoot that.
The big man, Ayton, with the rebound.
I got ball.
To Booker.
I got ball. Shout out.
Dragic with it. They lead it. 4-point game.
Gotta shoot that.
Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Remember that old saying, let sleeping dogs lie? I wouldn't trash talk to this guy right now. I wouldn't want to do anything to ignite him or really instigate him to start attacking more.
It's the Heat with the possession.
Defense, let's go.
Dragic in a matchup with Booker. The drive right to the basket. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Down low, Anderson. Shot from the lane won't go. Dragic with the basketball. Leads 4. To Whiteside. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Booker.
Match up.
Watch cutter.
Has a chance. Trevor Ariza at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 72%. First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. Miami's got it. Had a chance, but it's no good. Ariza with a shot, no good. Deep right corner. Fires the 3. Not done yet. And a putback slam.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
To Booker. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Man, he's just out here swerving and serving.
Dragic into the front court. Lead is 2. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
16, James Johnson.
Booker. Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Dragic with it. Leads a bucket. A pass stolen by Phoenix. Daniel's shot won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
And draws the foul.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Team foul number 1 for the Heat.
Goran Dragic. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. And hits the first free throw.
Phoenix. Entering the game for the Heat. Number 11.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Crawford. Whiteside clears the board. Dragic with the basketball. Up by 6. Trying to cash in. To Crawford. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Changes coming from both sides right now. James Johnson trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. Missed it at the line. Almost. Unlucky bounce.
Hey, switch, I got it.
Gets it in the left corner. Has a look. And the rebound's taken in by Phoenix. Crawford. That no good. Off the mark. On the follow.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Tyler Johnson, guarded by Dragan Bender. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
The shot.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Pass stolen by Miami. Waiters. Big finish at the rim.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
It's Phoenix ball. Knocked loose. He'd get control.
I'll take that.
Oh, a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
To Waiters. Here comes the screen. Waiters matched up with Bender. Nice pass to get things going.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
First one goes down.
Get it, shoot it again.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Here we go. I got him. Let's go.
20-footer at the buzzer. 3 quarters down as the Heat enjoy some breathing room. So the Heat will have it to start this 4th and final quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the 3rd quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
Here we go. I got him. I got him. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And too much contact.
A simple touch foul.
Waiters. Wade, defended by Trevor Ariza. Can't connect.
That's a big. That's a big.
Oh, you got to work around the screen. Kill it.
Nothing going here on that drive. Runner's good there.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Miami with the basketball. From the painted area, won't go down.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. I'm here.
It's blocked by Bam Adebayo.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Missed a wide open look. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Dragan Bender has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first.
Number 11, Jamal Crawford. Stepping in
And gets both to drop at the line. He'd have the basketball. To Waiters. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Terrific vision. Josh Richardson, where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Crawford. From long range. Not done yet. Lets it fly from long range. That won't go. The follow won't go either. Oh, they called the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 21.
Her ball here. Her ball.
To Waiters. Dion Waiters, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nice pass to set things up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Crawford. Can't connect from inside. To Richardson. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I love stories like Josh Richardson's. A mid-second round pick in the 2015 draft, and he had to scrape and claw every inch of the court to make the team. Now, 2 years later, he finds himself in a starting role on the playoff team. That's called the American dream. You can expect that same dog mentality in this game tonight.
To Waiters. Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Waiters. Defended by Trevor Ariza. Crawford. To Booker. For 3.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter.
Number 7.
Dragic to Richardson. And a throwdown. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
And they called a foul. Careful there, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Phoenix Suns are in the building.
Richardson. Short jumper off the mark. To Booker.
There you go. Watch him. I got you here. Right here. Right here.
Shot from the lane won't go. It's the Heat with the possession. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Crawford to Booker. For three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Dragic. That is great vision to set it up. Crawford to Booker. Working it outside. Oh, had him going there for a second. Crawford. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second. And he hits all three free throws. Dragic into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen.
Screen coming. Watch out, watch out.
Dragic to Whiteside. Another chance. Cleans it up. Offensive board. The follow won't go either. To Booker.
Come here.
Count it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Whiteside. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Deep three at the buzzer. The Heat with the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
The Heat put one in the win column with a solid performance.
Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being so aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. The Suns didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Miami Heat were most impressive in the way they turned their effort into second chance points. If I was their coach, I'd be very proud of the team for the way they played with heart.
Player of the game.
Goran Dragic played the role of facilitator today, and no one is more happy than his teammates.
Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games for the Phoenix Suns. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.